Hey, what's going on, everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, it's time to take a look at some inspiration with this week's Dream Snap theme. I'm really excited for this. I have not looked at any of the submissions that the community has come up with, but I'm really curious because we did get all those changes with the new camera features. So I'm excited to see what everybody's come up with. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. And I haven't done my Dream Snap yet, but I'm looking at my plaza I decorated. Honestly, I could probably just tweak a few things right here and then maybe put something in the foreground. And this right here would be a good enough Dream Snap. Get a Mickey cloud. So I might do something simple or I might do a full build. I'm not sure yet. What even is the Dream Snap theme this week? It is, oh, Quirky companions. Okay, tags are very easy and it's an outfit challenge. Show off your quirkiest valley companion, whether it's robotic, whimsical, or wonderfully wild, dressed to match their extravagant charm. Make the ultimate statement alongside your standout critter friend. I kind of do want to do something with R2-D2, and I also kind of want to do it to see how the ranking would go. I remember like when they announced the Star Wars stuff, there were some people over on like some Facebook groups that were saying that they were not going to vote if you had Star Wars in your game, which is wild to me. So I'm kind of curious. Maybe I should do a really good Star Wars themed build with the new house and everything and see how it actually does on Dream Snaps. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe someone else in the community already did a Star Wars snap, but they have lots of examples right here. Let's go see what's going on in Discord. All right, let's see what you guys got for us. So as always, the rights to these submissions are the Discord user's name above right here. And this also may not be everyone's final submission, especially this week when everyone is playing the new content. So up first we have Celaby. It looks like they actually went with like a Mad Hatter vibe. Oh, I love this. I've said this so many times in my recent videos. I freaking love this outfit, the coat. We already have these pants in the game, but I love this overcoat, the hat. Once I unlock it in the Star Path, I'm going to be wearing it all the time. Look at this. They have some of the new Scrooge items, which has this giant teapot in here. I'm very happy that they actually added these like small cups, these smaller teacups, the medium-sized ones, and then we have very large ones. There's also a very large like yellow teapot that got added in the Scrooge's shop too. Look at this. They got Stitch over here in the Mad Hatter's chair. And then they got the long new table with the cake. Got Alice in here. This is cute. They even got the singing flowers. Wow, so they pretty much finished the Star Path already. And then the red carpet underneath it looks really good. And of course, you got to have the white rabbit. It looks like Ren Willows went with a pirate theme. They said the pirate and her trusty macaw showing off their bounty, full of treasure and loot. They also paired it up with the boathouse. One thing that's kind of cool about this week's Dream Snap is you can go any direction you want. It was like quirky companions and stuff. I mean, all of the companions can be quirky, so it's pretty much like a critters themed Dream Snap. So I think they nailed it. I like that they have the big Aladdin chest, and they also have the tiny version of it over here. Nice variety of loot. Outfit looks really good as well. Oh, here we go. Mr. Fatty McCat. Looks like they ended up using the new features with the camera. Look how eerie it looks like. Imagine whenever Halloween is here, the submissions are going to be wild. There's so much stuff you can do with the new camera features. And this is a nice little sneak peek at that. So awesome job. Outfit looks cool. Whoa, Roxy Foxy has an incredible submission using the new features. They said, I think the Starry Night mode is broken for me, so I made use of it. Broken in the best way. Look at it. It's like galaxy background. I love how dark and eerie it is as well. And then it's nice and bright here in the front. Outfit is perfect for the setting. This is really cool. And especially for an outfit challenge, you don't have to go all out and, do all kinds of stuff. Like you don't have to add a bunch of decor. Look at the submission, just playing around with the features. And I actually think they took this over here in the bind. See, this looks like the little path that goes over here, but they were able to blur this out with all these clouds in the night sky. Very cool. Okay, we have Granny Gamer, and it looks like they updated their submission. Let's take a look. Oh, look at the singing flowers in the front from the Star Path. This is the first time I've seen someone put it in the foreground. Wow. That actually looks good because they all have different faces for the most part. Well, I guess this one and this one is like the same. And then this one and this one is looking down. Okay, outfit's good. Look at that. She has a tiny, tiny Alice right beside her. Oh, I love that. It's so cool how you can have Alice large and then small. And then look at the companion over here. We got the big old caterpillar. Well, now butterfly. I'm loving this, especially with the glow in the back with the mushrooms. Let's see what NIST has for us this week for quirky companions. They went with the butterfly as well. Outfit looks really good. I believe that is Alice's level 10 friendship. Yeah, outfit, the dress. And I love that you paired it up with the bow on your hair. The character looks cute, the socks and everything. Look at all the foliage you got going on here. The landscaping items. Got the big old singing flowers. You know, they honestly captured it. Like, I'm not even overhyping the update. They truly captured the vibe of Alice in Wonderland with the Star Path items and the friendship rewards and all this stuff. You can completely... The cool thing is, like, every update with Dreamlight Valley, it just makes the game feel different. Like, it goes in such a different direction. The last update was truly Tales of Agrabah theme. This one is truly Alice in Wonderland theme. And I love that about Dreamlight Valley. It's like you're not playing the same game over and over. It has a completely... It's always changing the aesthetic of the game. So this right here, this picture is a perfect example of that. Whoa, look at Jessica J. Oh, dang, look at their outfit, their character. And then we have Alice. And then, of course, the singing flowers in the front. Oh, wow, the rainbow with the... Oh, that's the Love Castle. And then they paired it up with a bunch of the new Queen's Towers. So they pretty much recreated like the Queen's area with the realm. That is 10 out of 10. Love the chair as well. And then the little like rose bushes. You made it look like actual full-on bushes going through too. Let's see, we got Bloom Nelly. Had to make a new one for the Star Path. This time I put in effort. You did, and you killed it. Wow, look at this. Got the new Star Path items. Went with Ariel, and then I see you got the new outfit out of the seasonal bundle. Love that. Look at all the blooming magnolia piles down here. Love the castle on this side and on this side. I think, yeah, that's the new greenhouse castle. And then we have the love house on this side. Outfit is 10 out of 10. You nailed it. Let's see. Ashby said, this update revitalized my love for the game. This is my first Dream Snap I've tried on in weeks. I'm happy with it. Okay. Oh, okay. You went with like a baby Pegasus. Your outfit looks really good as well. I love all the details you have on the ground with like Tiana's lily pads, the different paths. You got some rocks, some rubbles in here. And then it all leads up to the mushroom house. At Penny Lane also went with a Alice in Wonderland theme. Loving every second of the Alice update. One of my favorite Disney movies ever. Absolutely had to attempt to match my new butterfly friend. Oh, you did with your outfit, your character. I also really appreciate you added these bubbles in here. I think it's spot on for the theme. You know, at first I wasn't sure if I really liked the new fountain from the Star Path, but I also had it placed just randomly. Actually seeing it in an Alice in Wonderland build, it's a 10 out of 10 item. I think it's great. I also like that it's not too large. So if you wanted to hide the base of it and just have the teapots, you could definitely do that. And then it's also small enough to not take up the whole picture. Look at all the flowers on this side. Wow. Yeah, I love this one, especially for an outfit challenge. I see your tags are very high. And it looks like Riku actually did go with R2-D2. Showing Stitch with R2-D2. Oh, look at this. Got the heart going. Love the new pose. And they're doing some stargazing. That's actually such a sweet picture to have R2-D2 in. It's like they're out there searching for Anakin. I love it. Wow, now here is an interesting outfit. We got Bookworm Abductions. Check out their outfit. Very like quirky, very whimsical. And then they decided to go with the Jester Monkey, which is actually perfect for this week. So yeah, if you want to do like a Mad Hatter vibe, you could totally go with the Jester Monkey if you have it. And then I love the columns you have here. It's been a while since I've actually seen those used. Got the big old cupcake with the frosting. I'm happy they added this item in the game. And it's also, I feel like, the perfect size. They could have made a jumbo cupcake. I would have been happy to have a big one and then a smaller one to kind of place around it. But at least we do have this one, and it looks, obviously looks really good in Dream Snaps. Oh, wow. Joodles has an awesome submission. Look at this one. Look at all the lights. I have the little dragon here and then a little froggy. You know, the shadow on your dress, for a second, I thought this was a Touch of Magic dress. I love that you were able to cascade the shadow from the plant on here. It looks cool. And then your outfit, look at the makeup and everything, the hairstyle. Oh, all those lights though, especially for an outfit challenge. Nice, clean submission. Mari said I tried getting Alice smaller, but she's not cooperating with me. Yeah, she's not. She doesn't always work as intended. She's very glitchy and buggy. I'm hoping, I've been trying to mess around with her so I can see what will like actually trigger the freezing animation where she actually stays small or stays big. I'm gonna try and keep working on that. But I love the way you set this up because not only is your outfit good, also she does look very tiny here, but not her tiniest form. I like that you added these new candles that we got. Those candles are really cool. You have like a full-on celebration back there and the Curious Labyrinth. And then of course your companion with some of the bubbles. That dice looks so good with decorating in this style. And then look at this, they also added all the little signs. We got E-Sweetie here that went a completely different direction, and I love that. Look at the outfit. And then we got like a Bayou vibes, we got the Bayou house, the crocodile, kind of giving Tinkerbell vibes as well with the swamp. Oh, come on, that is actually perfect. I love this. We got the little froggy in here too. The outfit is just too cute. Whoa, Dreamlight Momo went for a gothic ghost type shot. Honestly, love how this came out, but worried it could be too dark. So fingers crossed. I love it. See, you were not able to do things like this before. And look, you actually completely changed the color of the whimsical raven. And I like how you have the one-eyed monster right here. Got some bones. It is risky, but I think almost everything this week is going to be risky if you're doing something with like the new camera features, but that's okay. You know, I think the risk could definitely pay off and I would vote for this for sure, especially for an outfit. I love your hair is like popping out with the white and the moonlight back there. That seems to be, you know, a lot of people in the community seem to really enjoy the darker vibe of stuff. So I think you'll do well. Look at this, got the hyena eyes and everything. So perfect example of the new features. Thank you for sharing. And Holly Pop over here has another perfect example as well. Really wanted to do something different. Went for a dark whimsical vibe. I cannot speak today. Ah, that is cool. Look at the shadowy figure of Alice in the back with all the light. They got the owl. Their outfit is awesome. The beanstalk castle in the back. Now these are some cool submissions. Caroline Rose went with an Alice theme. They said decided to go a more Alice route and went with the White Rabbit Tea Party vibe. Way too many new items I wanted to use. I know, I'm the same way, especially when I'm going through my plaza. I'm like, I really want to do a dream snap of this style. I really love that you have two, like it doubled up with the castle towers. We got the roses over here. Alice is actually in the perfect animation. Got some presents here. Little tea carts in the front. No, this is wonderful. I'm calling it now top 500. We got Magret. I probably fully butchered your name. I'm so sorry, but your submission is everything. This is exactly what I was hoping to see with R2-D2. Kind of like I talked about in the beginning of the video. Seeing this with like Wally or Eve is awesome. I love your outfit. I love the close-up shot, and it's your angle is like kind of down companion level, but look at all the lights, the foliage and everything, the flowers. This one is so cool. I really hope to see this in the top 500. And then Princess Chaos said, we're coming for you, Captain Hook. Tinkerbell is my favorite Disney character of all time, so I just needed to take a snap in this outfit. Also, if you ask Alice to hang out while she is large, she stays large. So that's what I've heard, but sometimes when I go and talk to her, she instantly goes back to her normal form. So I'm gonna have to try it out. Check it out though. This is beautiful. Got Tinkerbell's house, and now with the new outfit, you're able to pull off a perfect cosplay of Tinkerbell. They definitely captured that whimsical vibe, especially with these mushrooms that light up like this. Got the little acorns. Look at or pine cones. Pine cones. I'm gonna get roasted in the comments today. I'm butchering everything. I'm so sorry. And then we got the little mome rats over here, the little frog snippet, and then Jumbo Alice. I love it. Oh my gosh. And we got Nolan's submission. Wow. They said, hey everyone, I'm way behind on Dream Snaps this week. On my main account, I decided to have a tea party with some very lively desserts. Even though I always love the companion theme, at this time it came at a bad time for me since I'm short on time. and it came along with the new update. Oh my gosh. You know, Nolan's submissions are always super premium quality. I don't know how they pull it off. Look at all the companions. Outfit. Wow. That outfit is awesome. The hair, the makeup. Oh, they paired it up with the St. Patrick's pants and stuff. The background with the little, look at the caterpillar. I love his facial expression on that piece. And then they used the fairy tale table, which is actually pretty smart because it kept things nice and small and like well composed. We got Ashley at Pep over here that said, giving the ancient robot some love. Oh, this is cool too. R2D2 on the side with a Wally. Dang, which direction do I want to go? This is like the first week. I want to make so many different versions of a Dream Snap, but you can only like pick one and upload. This is so cool though. The perfect carpet also. You got all the time bending pieces in here. I love how you kept it different shades of blue throughout the entire shot. That takes some skill. And then we got Miss Bluey. Took a big risk because I wanted to do a Queen of Hearts build. I can only hope that it will hold up in the votes. Oh, wow. And you got Alice getting larger. Or actually, I don't know if she's shrinking or if she's actually growing right now. Look at the outfit with the gems lined up. Doubled up on the towers, and then you got all this red over on the sides. Wow, Fearless Angel TTV. My quirky companion forever will be my ghostly little zero buddy. Let's take a look at their submission. They have a long screen, so long it's actually off of my actual screen. But it looks cool. Look at the lighting. Very witchy and Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. Lighting is so freaking good. Also love the fireworks and the sparkles. And then we're pretty much out of time, so let's just scroll through a couple of these quickly. We got Sarah H here, which has a beautiful submission. We got Catress, always does an amazing job. Look at the beanstalk in the back. We got Sass Queen and Alex Wolf. Whoa, I love the colors of this. Look at that. With the hazy purple background. It's almost like a purple fog in the back. And then Sass Queen has so many whimsical items in their submission. Let's see, we got Trixie and Zoe. Oh, wow. Look at this one with Alice, the new house, and doubled up with the towers. So the new greenhouse castle with the towers look really good. Trixie, it looks like they ended up going with a night show vibe, which is really cool. Look at that. They used the rocker turtle. It's been a minute since I've actually seen that in the game. And then we have Michaela and Veem Rodriguez over here. Veem went with 3 Alices. It's like, which one is the real one? It's giving the Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other. I love that. And then Michaela's, wow, Galaxy Mermaid theme is insane. What else we got? We got Dally Girl and Vinny Luca. Oh, very eerie. And you also have the Ursula's throne in the back. Dally Girl ended up going with a like a snowy theme. And then we got Slavis here and Carrie. Carrie went with like Mulan style. And then, oh, kind of like carnival vibes over on this side. Let's see, Amanda S ended up going with R2D2. Loving the colors. And Kasara has a tall, giant Alice in the back. And then we have the wonderful cherry drops with bringing all the colors. Hey, you actually ended up using either Daisy or Minnie with their new Dream style. We haven't seen anyone use that yet. And I really appreciate that. So you're showing off Daisy's. Well, probably a lot of us don't have Daisy's new Dream style yet. And then Kieran, again, always does insane work. 10 out of 10 every single week. Love this. We got Mandy and Sophie have beautiful submissions. This one's very bright. I love the colors of the trees. And then we got Sappy and Ivan. Whoa, look at this one with Wally, R2D2. Their character looks so good. Went with like the all white fit. And then we got Eve over here. Kind of kept the whole different tones of white and gray throughout your shot. And Mystic with Hey Hey. I'm so happy someone actually used Hey Hey in their submission. Let's freaking go. Lighting, you killed it. Lynn's has a great submission. We got Flynn over there. Kind of like camping vibes with this one. And then we got Tia and Rayvella over here. Whoa, look at this one. I'm loving the library vibes. This is so cool, and your outfit is gorgeous. It went with the scholarly dragon. As you see, everybody is using such a wide variety of companions, so you can truly pick whichever one you want. And then we got Ashley's Nerdy World and Love Persephone here. These are really good too. The book path looks so good. I wish it didn't show the ground underneath it when you're placing it on a path. Very symmetrical shot. Outfit looks good, and you have Figaro in here. And then Persephone's is just magical, whimsical vibes. We got Clincy that has all of the colors, and Alice is over here in the back. Gia went with the new mushroom outfit. I like how you have all the different mushrooms, the mushroom house, and your character is a freaking mushroom too. So Hydro Puck has a tiny Alice. I gotta zoom in on this one real quick. Look at this one. They use some of the letters from the new quest line. And then there's tiny Alice. I love their outfit, and I also love that you have the tall grass, which kind of looks like your character's tiny in a way too, compared to all the foliage and everything that's around you. Awesome freaking job. And there's so many amazing submissions. I wish I could go through more, but the last one we're going to take a look at is by Snoko here. In a galaxy far, far away, three friends come together to have a nice robot fish dinner and tell stories about their adventures. Look at the sky, the moon, the background. And then it, with the lighting on the background, it kind of blurs out a lot of the bubbles, so it looks like these pieces are just floating. And then look at R2-D2. Love your character dressed up like an alien, kind of giving Gamora vibes a little bit. The way you decorated the front. And then we got Wally over here and Eve. Perfect a shot for R2-D2. Let's freaking go. Alrighty guys, that is it. I'm so sorry if I didn't get your submission in there. I was surprised how many people have already posted their Dream Snap. I thought a lot of members would already be grinding through all the new content and wouldn't have time to do a Dream Snap. But you guys are just champions, alright? You kill it every week. And it's going to be a competitive week for sure. I see a lot of people are really hyped for the update, and that's definitely reflecting in the Dream Snap submission. So if you haven't done your submission yet, bring your A game. As you see, it's gonna be a tough week. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.